Hello guys, it is Lily again. I have not made a video in quite a while, as you can probably tell by both the date and the state of my hair right now. We've changed it a little bit since I last saw you. But I wanted to come on here and just make an updated kind of like makeup tutorial. This is almost like, you know, not an everyday glam. Obviously it's more of a kind of going out night look type of glam, but I might be going to dinner tonight, so I thought I might as well film the getting ready process. And I already had my hair curled and I literally just stuck a bobby pin in the back over here. Nothing complicated. Tutorial. Boom. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about wearing this, but also I have a white top that I am considering changing into. I will potentially get into that later, but without further ado, here is the tutorial on the makeup. It has now been over a year since I graduated my makeup school, which I attended for 9 months. So I have been doing this full-time professionally, hair and makeup, for about 1 to 2 years now. I feel like I'm finally at a point in my career when I can start making content that's a little more pro-related and good advice for people who are just getting started or want to become a professional makeup artist or hairstylist. So I definitely think I want to start to create more content around that. However, at the moment, my kit is downstairs, so I am actually going to be getting ready for possibly dinner, possibly a date. Not really sure what the plan is yet, but I'm going to be using my own makeup that I have, which isn't as luxurious as the makeup I keep in my kit, which I'll talk about that a little bit, but let's get started. So first thing that I have learned that is very important as a makeup artist is skin prep. Everyone's skin is very different, from extremely dry to extremely oily to people who just say that they have normal skin. There is totally different products and techniques that are recommended throughout the entire process of makeup, but skin prep is the very first important step. So since I do have dry skin, I have eczema, I have been recently loving the Weleda skin food. I know this is like a really popular TikTok one, so I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but I love the way it smells, I love the thickness, the consistency, and I feel like it just makes my skin look like I've had this on for hours now. It just makes me feel hydrated, and yeah, I love it. So starting with this, and then I'm gonna go in on the brows. So as you can tell, I have been using the P. Louise base as a staple for a while now. I have it in Rumor 0.5, but honestly, I mean, it's a little light for me, but it gets the job done. And I just started using the P. Louise Take a Brow for Brow Balm. Okay, the Brow Balm. And I literally got it this week, so I've only used it a few times, but I really like it so far. I like the packaging as far as like for personal use. For pro use, I would definitely have to take it out of this. This wouldn't fit my kit, but I mean, a little goes a long way. So if you just scoop this into a little container, it would be just fine. And then I just kind of press that in until it is all even and blended out, and then you have the perfect base to start your eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, since I'm possibly just going to dinner, I'm going to keep it pretty simple and neutral. So I'm going to be using Stone Cold Fox by ColourPop, and it just has a lot of really good neutrals. Starting with a little bit of Stone Age in the crease on a fluffy brush. This is just like a light pinky kind of mauve tone to start to create that transition. And I did cover my base with white. Technically with the P. Louise base, she says you don't need to use like a setting powder before you do your shadow, but for me, I just feel like it helps things blend out and look more diffused. If you want your look to be more like concise, cut crease, tight, like multicolored, you don't need to do this, but I'm going for a little bit of a more like blown out effect today. for some reason I'm kind of feeling just like this magnetic moon color right here, just like all over the lid, you know? What do we think? So using Drama Mama just on like the outer portion right here, I went ahead and kind of just like darkened it up to create a little more drama, a little more smokiness, and then I am going to be wearing a liner and lashes, and then I'll repeat the same thing on this side. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the Miss A in black today, which is my favorite go-to cheap liner. And I want to do just like a nice simple wing and then an inner corner one as well. Okay, so I don't really wear foundation every day, but I'm going to do it today because honestly, I haven't really been wearing makeup a lot in general. However, none of my foundation shades match me, so like I've got a L'Oreal one, I've got like matte poreless, I've got a MAC one in here, but yeah, none of them are completely right. As a true makeup artist does, I kind of just mixed a few things on my palette and then put in some like aqua seal in it, and I'm just gonna, you know, figure it out from there. So here's like a test. I mean, it looks like it might be a little bit dark, but maybe not. No, I think that'll be fine. Now that I have everything blended in, I'm going to set my face with the Airspun Loose Powder. Again, these products are not my favorite. They're not what I use every single day on my clients. Like for powder on my clients, I use RCMA and Ben Nye mostly because, you know, those are actual pro powders, and, you know, I know that they're gonna look good on the different skin tones and everything. But for me, this one's fine, especially because I'm not doing anything crazy. And then as far as foundation, I use Face Atelier Ultra Pro, I believe it's called, for my clients. Up until about shade 8.5, and then they start to turn gray. So that is when I normally reach for my MAC Face and Body, or is it RCMA? I think so. They have like cream foundations, like 5-in-1s that I get on Camera Ready Cosmetics, and I really like those a lot. So I will use those, and I have them in 5 different palettes of shade ranges. Obviously the concealer and powder and everything is going to help my face match more, but my neck definitely does not match anymore. And I was trying to bring it down, you know, to kind of make it a little bit more distracting, but since I'm wearing such a low-cut shirt, it's just really obvious. And obviously my skin is gonna look red now that I'm wiping the foundation off right now, but at least it'll be faded up to my face. Always fade your foundation down at least a little bit. At least. Okay, once that settles, I think that'll look a lot more normal. So the bronzer that I have is by Ofra, and it's honestly just a little bit too orangey for me. So I try not to go crazy with it, and then I kind of use like, you know how I did the concealer like this to help define the contour. I mostly try to just like build it up back here and diffuse it out so that when you're looking, you know, straight on, it gives you snatched without looking too contoured. And then I'll go in with my blush as well on top. But for now, I'm gonna tone this down. For lips, I'm going to use this Ace Beauty Liquid Lip in Manifest. When I'm doing a client and I have just done their lips, I always make sure to go back in with my defining concealer brush and clean up the line. You want to watch out for things like your makeup not coming all the way up to your lip and being able to see a line between your foundation and your lip. And then just kind of product separation, placement of the lines. Oh, little stuff like this, which I just did to myself. And normally I just have them do this for me. So that way I can, you know. And it just really helps clean it up and kind of elevate the look. For lashes today, I'm just gonna wear a pair that I've worn in the past. They're probably like from Amazon or something, I don't know. But I just make sure to like pull off a good amount of the remaining glue so that it's pretty clean. Make sure to bend it so it's got a nice shape going on, and then they're pretty much ready to apply more glue. This is the outfit of the day. What do we think? I've paired my Libra earrings. They say charming on the back with the Libra symbol. The front has the scales on it. This hair and makeup. And then I have my pearl necklace, which this pearl's from Galveston, and then this citrine is actually from Amazon. These are all from Pandora, I believe. Probably not the bottoms I'm gonna be wearing. This is just what I was wearing earlier with this like maroon top that I had on. But just so you can see kind of how the back of it looks, like there's a tag right here that I could cut off, and I mean, this top was like maybe $10. Like, it's Shein. I don't spend a lot of money on their clothes there, but every once in a while I do like to get something kind of cute and unique like this. I don't wear a lot of white because I do hair and makeup professionally. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and maybe even learned a thing or two. And let me know if you guys would be interested in me making more content talking about like professional brands, you know, amazing products that I recommend, skin prep, stuff like that, because I would be absolutely happy to make content for you guys. I want to feel like there's someone that actually wants it, you know? So again, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you like the look, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.